Hello guys, and welcome to Till Vacuum Do Us Part. If you're new here, my name is Ashley. Today's video is Walmart finds. I ran in there to grab a few things and left with a very full and overflowing basket that I want to share with you guys. So this is going to be like spring inspired if you're just wanting to refresh a few things in your home, even if you're wanting to add a few spring items like bunnies and eggs. I have stuff like that. And then I also have a few fashion items as well. So if you're new here, go ahead and click that subscribe button and let's jump straight into today's video. When it comes to a home spring refresh, it can mean a few different things. So you just kind of have to do what works best for you. I'm going to try to touch all of them. So it can mean pastels, it can mean eggs, it can mean bunnies, it can mean just switching out your greenery. Maybe you're pulling out the winter greenery and putting in spring flowers. Maybe you're pulling out like lighter throws and putting up your winter blankets that are more like fur and heavy. Maybe you just want to switch out a few pieces. Maybe you want to declutter. Whatever it is, do what works best for you. But I think one piece that can work no matter what is candles. So I have an obsession with candles, especially when they're battery operated. So I love the style and design of these. I feel like they go with so many different looks. If you want to add a bunny in front of it or an egg, if you want to just add it to a shelf. But the kicker with these, if the design wasn't enough, and then I mentioned they light up. So I absolutely love products like this. I just think they're so pretty. But most of the time when you buy stuff like this from Walmart, especially at such a great price, which I'm going to talk about pricing in the video too, is these have timers on them. So typically when you get a really affordable battery operated candle, you have to remember to turn it on and off. They don't have remotes, they don't have any of that. These both have timers. So this one is $8.98, so literally $9, and this one's $6.46. Like, such high-end looking pieces from Walmart, and you could arrange this however. If you wanted to have like two big ones and one small one, if you want to do two small ones, I kind of like decorating in threes. Two works too if you want to put something else with it, but these are stunning and no way look like they're from Walmart, especially for under $10. So I'm a sucker for lots of things. Like if you notice in my house, I have a lot of blankets, I have a lot of candles, but I also have a lot of bowls. Like I love these things. I love putting moss in them. I love putting like greenery bowls in them. There's just so many different ways you can use them and style them in kitchens, coffee tables, dining room tables. You could put them in bathrooms in between two sinks. I felt like this one was so pretty, and up close it has like a really pretty design on it. So it's like a speckled ceramic is what it's called. It's just very organic. You guys know my style here is like organic modern. And so I feel like my house, the bones of it is modern, a lot of straight lines, black and white, but then I decorate a lot with organic pieces, and this is one of them. So when I saw this like shape and design, I knew I had to share it with you guys. So this piece is $24.98, and they even have like the greenery balls. I should have picked some up. I've had them before. That would look really good in here if you don't know what to put inside of it. This next item, I'm pretty sure I've seen it there before, or maybe I've just seen it online. When I saw it, I was like, okay, I'm gonna grab it this time. It's gonna kind of be hard to show you because it is a mirror, but you can move it to adjust it. It's a pretty gold. You could keep like lip glosses and nail polishes, makeup, stuff like that, even jewelry. I feel like this would look very high-end in like a bathroom or a guest bathroom. I feel like it's nice getting ready if you need to see the back of your hair. If you don't have like a mirror behind you, you could hold this up and use it. It's perfect for like little girl spaces or even teenage girls if they have a desk in their room, but you want them to have a place to get ready. Like if your kids share a bathroom, it's kind of nice to like pull them out where they can do their hair and makeup somewhere else. And what's nice about this is they can get ready in front of it. They can keep stuff right here on this tin. But if they need their desk to do like school, you can just like take it down and set it on the floor. So I feel like this can be used in a million different ways. And I did forget to mention a price on that. I'm trying to share them with you guys so you know. That one is $19.97. I do want to mention I'm going to have everything linked down below in my description box. So if you see something you like, definitely check it out. If I see any more online, I can add a few other things, but these are very high-end looking pieces. Like when I saw them in the store, I was just like throwing it in my cart. So a lot of these pieces are actually from the Beautiful brand, which is like the Drew Barrymore. You guys know I love her appliances. Like I already own like all the knives, all the toasters and waffle makers and griddles and just like all the things she creates, but her decor has really been spot on. So she also had this mirror as well. This is a beautiful one. I'm trying to do it where I'm not like shining at you guys. so pretty. I did crack it getting it home. I had like groceries and a ton of other things, so just be careful when you're getting it in. But it is so neat to use as a tray. So you can use this for like in your bathroom with beauty products. You could use it next to a sink with like soap and a candle. I feel like that would look so good in a powder bathroom with like a really pretty soap and a neat little candle on it, just like this. Would be so pretty next to your bathtub. You can use it for jewelry, sunglasses, so many different things. And this thing was only $12.88. So I feel like this is a steal. It would even be good to add to like any gifts just to have it in there. So if you need a cute little glam tray, definitely check out Walmart. In that last clip, I showed some sunglasses on the tray, so I wanted to share those with you. This first pair is $12.97. I felt like they were so cute, so just like high-end looking. Now, I will say I'm big into big glasses. Like, I like big sunglasses, but I have some Gucci ones that look just like this, but I like having some like high-end and low-end ones. Like, if I'm gonna be out doing nice stuff, I like my high-end ones, but if I'm gonna be out like at a game or laying by the pool or taking a walk, I just like to get a cheap pair. But these are so nice. I feel like they fit the face really well too. I don't like loose sunglasses, and they're literally under $13. They have like nice gold trim on them, and like I said, they just fit really well. And they had different colors too, so keep that in mind. I tend to gravitate towards black. I'm sure you guys are shocked by that. Okay, so the next pair is black again, and the other style of glasses I really like are aviators. Chase got me into these. I used to never wear them, and then he always had them, and there was a few times I had to put like his glasses on in the car, and I fell in love with them. I like that these are a little bit oversized as well, and I love a good black aviator. I feel like they just look so cute on, like with your hair down, with your hair up, with the ball cap. Literally under $13 again. So I wanted to share these as well because I like to keep these in my car and just like all different places to have. Now this next pair threw me because I grabbed it when I grabbed these. So these are $12.97. I thought I was just grabbing two colors because they look identical. It's the same brand, but these are called premium. So these are the designer series sunglasses, and they're supposed to be scratch resistant, and I guess 100% UVB lens protection. So these are just gonna overall be better, but they're $24.97, which is still good. They're like $25. This is the only other color I really gravitate towards too. I'd call it like a rose gold, and I feel like it's just a really cool look. You may not use it all the time, like black is very classic, but I feel like these are just like cute and trendy. So I will definitely be keeping all of these glasses. I do wanna mention again, like these are almost double the price, but the scratch resistant is a big deal because like you throw them in your purse or anything once and they get scratched and then you can't wear them. So there is a perk, but if not, just make sure you get this style, and I'm sure they come in different colors too. Okay, and since we're talking about sunglasses, let's go ahead and finish out fashion. One of the other pieces I picked up was this cute Jessica Simpson top. I feel like it's just perfect for springtime. I do have these rolled up. You don't have to do that, but the color's good. I like that the bottom's just kind of this like poplin flare. I will say it's oversized. I'm in the medium, and I feel like technically I could do the small and have plenty of room, but I think it's meant to be oversized. So you can definitely go down. If they don't have your size, I could easily still wear a small, and I think it would have the oversized look. But if you like that free people, like really oversized look, definitely just go true to size. But I feel like it's just cute to throw on, even if you have like shorts on in the summer or jeans like me. If you get warm, you can just take it off. I take a jacket everywhere. Like, I don't care if it's winter, if it's summer, I just tend to be cold, like in restaurants and shopping and all of that. So I always just have something I can throw on, but it's just a really cute and flattering piece. I love the color. I love the details on it. Like, so many details. This one was $34. Like I said, I'm in the medium. And I did pair it with my jeans. I've talked about these for years. They're like my favorite skinny jean. If you're against skinny jeans, just skip ahead. I won't talk long, but I love a good skinny with like boots or even sandals, and they're just so comfortable. They're time and true. I want to say they're under 20 bucks, and they just hit at the perfect length. They have different length options, which is nice because I have shorter legs, so I get like the short, so I don't have to have them hemmed or anything. They do have different washes. I have them in black, I have them in the light wash, and this is like what I call a dark wash. So I'll have all these pieces linked down below too. And the other thing I wanted to show you that I paired it with is I ran and glanced at their sandals, and I feel like they had some good ones out. I love these. They look like a natural weave. They're the Madden NYC. For me, they didn't have half sizes. I don't know if that was just in my store or not. I'm a true 6.5, but I always size down. And so I got to the 6, and there's still room on them. So I would think you'd size down. Unless you just have a very, very wide foot, you can size down and be fine, but they're just pretty. They'll go with jeans, they'll go with cute little sundresses, they'll go with shorts. I like a good neutral shoe because it helps make my short legs look longer, and I just love a good flat as well. But just in case you're more of a wedge girl, or maybe you like heels, maybe you need something special, I have a pair like these. They're a little bit different, like they're more ivory, but every time I wear them, I get so many messages of like, where'd you get them? Where'd you get them? And I had got them from like Ross or something years ago. So when I saw this style, I grabbed it because I'm like, it is very, very close. It's a nice wedge, so you don't feel like you have a big heel on, but it'll give you a little bit of height. I love that it's a neutral, again, just for spring. I'll put them on. So I grabbed the 6 in this as well. So I'm guessing they didn't have half sizes, but I just think they are super, super cute. Just fun to pair like this with jeggings. I have like wide leg crop pants, dresses. I like wedges even with shorts. I feel like it's super cute. I will say I feel like super tall. Okay, watch me on the screen. We'll see how low I go. So they are taller, but you definitely don't feel it because it's almost a flat wedge. So it just gives you a little bit of height. It makes you feel put together even though it's just a sandal. Let me see how much. The last sandal, I don't know if I mentioned it, was $20, and these are $22.98. Okay, I decided to leave the wedge on because I kind of like the height. But the next thing I want to talk about is like a rug. I feel like switching out your rugs is a must. If you have kids, if you have pets, if you just host a lot, they're just gonna get dirty. And so it's nice when you can find an affordable one that looks high-end. So it looks nice in your house, but when you have to switch it out, it's not a big deal. And I found one. It's beautiful. Again, she is like killing it. This is the line I wish I had. If I could ever have a line, it would be something like this, and like a very affordable home decor, like at Walmart, something like that is so cool to me. But this one is gorgeous. I love that it's neutral. I love that it has like all these textures on it. And these hold up well. These are pretty stiff, so they're not gonna get like messy looking, if you know what I mean. If not, just take your vacuum and it makes them look so clean. But these have a good like stiffness to them that I think it's gonna stay that way. It's pretty on both sides. It looks great at any sink in a bathroom, kitchen, a front door, a back door, a mud room, laundry room. I'm telling you, if you get this, you will find a spot for it and love it. Even outside of a tub would be so pretty too, just to add that like natural element. Oh, and I forgot to mention the price. This one is $29.86. Okay, so we talked about a pretty little rug in the house, but I also like to switch up my outdoor mats. And I will say after winter, ours typically look pretty bad. I like to just refresh outside like I do the inside. So you guys will see like I'll do a patio makeover and stuff. But I grabbed this one because I love that it's neutral. There's like no crazy words on it. There's no crazy colors. It's just a really cool design. And I have a spot out here outside on our back patio where we have 2 doors. You have a door to get in here, and then you have a door to get into our pool bath. And I like them to be matching. And so I grabbed 2 of these because these were literally $9.96. So under $10. Look really pretty, and it's gonna look really, really good outside too. Now we're gonna talk about some vases. You guys know I have an obsession for vases as well. Bowls, vases, blankets, baskets, kind of stuff like that. And now that I'm holding this up, I'm wondering if I've shared this before. Like I walked in and saw it and I'm like, it's just so good for the price. Let's see what the price is on this. Okay, I just scanned it. It's $19.97, but I have a thing You guys are gonna hear that a lot when we're talking about home decor. I love the handles, I love the shape, and I also love like when it's like a pottery look. And I love that it has like lines in it, almost like it was, you know, like hand spun, and you can see that in there. It is just so pretty. You can see right here, it's got 3 handles. You can leave it like this. It's pretty enough to leave out on your shelf like this, but I wanted to show you if you just throw in some like spring flowers. I did not even think to go by the greenery in Walmart when I was there. I wasn't there to shop for decor. I was there to get groceries. I just kind of got sidetracked, but they have amazing greenery. I share it all the time. I'm still gonna link it down below because I love their spring greenery. They have really pretty, neat baby's breath, just really, really good stuff. Like I said, I'll link the stuff that I've bought in the past. This stuff's just from Hobby Lobby that I've had out, but I wanted to show you if you wanted to put greenery in there, it really does add that element of spring to it. So you can leave it by itself, and it's a good piece that like when winter comes, you can take out this and leave it plain. You can add in a darker green, you know, more of a winter greenery, but for spring, doesn't that look so high end? Like, to me, that looks so classy and pretty, and it's very spring-like without being like in your face. Now we're gonna talk about another vase, but this one comes with the greenery. So if you're like, Ashley, I like it, but I don't wanna have to worry about picking out greenery. I don't know what to buy. I don't know how much to buy. I don't know how to display it and fluff it and all the things. I've got you. So look at this piece. Once again, it's that nice pottery. Like, I love this texture of this. It's just very rough. I love that almost speckledy, but very lightly. It's got the handles, it's got the perfect color, but it also has the greenery in there. And even when you look in it, it's covered by rocks, so it doesn't look cheap at all, but like you can't mess it up. So you can like fluff it if you want to a little bit, but I got this at the store and it was pretty much ready to go. I love the colors. This one is a little bit more at $34.98, but that's only because it's completely done. So this is something you just pick up and you add it to a shelf, you add it in a bathroom, add it to a kitchen, add it to a desk, and it's gonna look very high end, and all you had to do was like order it or pick it up, whatever. Just unwrap it from your box and set it out and it's good to go. Okay, now we have another vase, and I tend to not do a lot of color. I know you guys are aware of that, but when I do, I have something for this like glass that has either a blue or turquoise fill. I know in like 2 houses ago, I used to have something kind of like this, and it was a little more blue and it had like jute rope around it right here. I got asked about that piece all the time, but I just loved it. I'd call it like a Tiffany blue or something, but this piece is so pretty. It adds a lot to a neutral space. So if you don't love a lot of color, I love that it's still glass, it's still natural looking, but it still adds some color to it. Now this one, you have to be careful when they're clear like this. You have to be careful with like fake greenery. You don't want it to cheapen it by putting it in here, so just be careful. Like, don't fold the edges, cut it, try to make it look nice. But for me, on something like this, I would just leave it by itself, put it next to a candle. This color looks really good next to wood pieces if you have anything wood. So that's how I personally use it, because you can cheapen it. So just be careful the greenery that you do add, that it still looks pretty at the bottom. But this piece was only $9.96. Okay, now we're moving on to like the Easter section. So all the rest of that was off like in the home decor section, back by like candles and rugs and frames. You guys know that aisle. So this was actually towards the front of my like super Walmart. But I'm gonna start off with the vase, and it's the last one, I promise. But I saw it and I'm like, how do I not get that one? So if you're into pottery, if you're into vases and you're into bows, they created the perfect one. Like, it's a mixture of all 3. It looks like it's wrapped, like just overlapped and held together by a bow. This is so pretty for spring flowers, but even if you get like pretty red roses or something from your husband, I don't know, like it doesn't have a hole on it. So it says decorative vase, so I'd be careful. Like, I don't know, surely you can keep water in it, right? If not, just do faux, but it is so pretty. This one is, oh, this one's my Texas house. So I've talked a lot about Beautiful. That was probably like the biggest brand that was mentioned over there. A lot of this is going to be my Texas house. I love sharing her because she's like an influencer and just got a really amazing opportunity with Walmart. I'm so proud of her. So I love sharing her finds. And so this is one of them, and it's only $14.98. This does not have to be just for Easter. You can use this all year long, especially why bows are trending right now. Speaking of bows and my Texas house, she also had bows. So I bought her black bows. Was it black or red or green? I don't know. She had them out for Christmas and I bought them. Probably black because I did a lot of black bows. But she did it in this ivory color. So this is perfect if you want to add these to like candlesticks or just a few decor pieces around your house. Maybe you just want to save them for Christmas. Maybe you're like, this is the color I wanted for Christmas. I'm going to grab them while I can. You can put these in your hair. You can do so many different things. You get 4 pieces for $6.98. They come on like little twisty ties, but you can add that to a rubber band, to a barrette. But I just feel like they're so pretty and girly, and you can just kind of twist them onto anything. Now we're at the like Easter stuff. So if you love bunnies and eggs, Walmart wowed me. So the first one I came across was this gold bunny. I have nothing against gold or bunnies. I feel like this is so pretty. It's gonna look really cool in my hutch back here. I'll show you a clip here in a little bit, but it's lightweight. Like if a kid drops it, it's not gonna hurt it. Like nothing super fancy. It's literally $7.98. But if you set this in the right place, it's gonna look really, really high end. Now, if you already have bunnies and you're on a tight budget, you can spray paint it. So get one that's like super pastel, super crazy, go to Goodwill. Just remember, like I'm just trying to help you out. $8 is cheap, but if you have one sitting in a bin in your attic, spray paint it and you are good to go. This one you won't have to worry about it chipping, but still like $8 I think is gonna be cute sitting out like in a corner, on a shelf, on a bookshelf, wherever. And now this next bunny is totally my style. Like I grabbed it and gasped. And this is my Texas house again. She is killing it on her seasonal decor. It's a bunny, but it's plaster. Like it's got so much texture on it. It's so pretty. It's kind of like that terracotta look. So like where it's coming off, it's got that like just natural look to it. It's the cutest bunny ever. It is $8.98. So literally $9. It's gonna look so cute sitting out on your cabinet, shelf, bookshelf, wherever, even like in a kid's room. Now this one, I feel like would shatter, so just be careful, but I love this guy and I'm not a bunnies person. But before I found that bunny, the first thing that started this like Easter decor is I walked up and I have a thing, like I rather put eggs out over bunnies. Not that I don't love bunnies. I just tend to do eggs because it's a more subtle way of putting out spring. And so I found this cute little egg. It's the plaster, it's the texture. This one is $6.98. This sitting out by itself is so cool. But then I found this one. Look at that. This one is $8.98. They look cute as a pair. Maybe if you're a family of 3, like I could do, you know, 2 big ones and a small one, or however you want to do it, or enough for your kids. Hopefully up close you're seeing it. Like I feel like on camera you cannot see the texture of this. Maybe you can see it better that way, but it is definitely so pretty. And once again, this is like $9. This is like $7. You can set these out every year. They just look high end, but you get that element of spring. And the last one, if you like a little more color, I feel like this goes more like mid-century modern to me. Maybe it's just the color, but it's a green egg. I feel like this is a cool way, once again, to add color to a neutral space. Now, if you have color, it's great, but if you don't, you can still definitely get away with this. If you just see it like out here against all my like light colors, it's just really pretty. It grabs your attention. You can set this out like in a powder bathroom next to like the soap and stuff, maybe behind the toilet, or if you have a table in there. Once again, just anywhere else, like bookshelves, anything like on top of a book would look really cute. I just think it's really pretty, and it's $7.98. Look at that. Okay guys, and that is a wrap. I literally bought all this stuff yesterday evening. I just saw it and I was so excited. I bumped another video to put this one up first because I wanted to make sure things weren't selling out. With Walmart, you have to be careful. So I am, like I said, gonna have everything linked down below in my description box. Get it ordered, get it shipped to your house so that you can start decorating for spring. It's nice once you get your house spring cleaned, which we're still kind of doing, but to start decorating as well. It's just fun to add a few touches in. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed it. I think my next video is gonna be like a spring home refresh or home projects. It's probably gonna be more home projects, just kind of things I have to get done. So if you like seeing stuff like that, make sure you're subscribed so it notifies you when I post. But I hope you guys have a wonderful week and I will see you in the next one. Bye.